All right, guys, so we're getting ready to go on a primitive camping hunting trip. How you feeling?
We're nervous. Here we go.
We're gonna have fun?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. All right, so Gavin he's got his tent set up. 5:15, pretty much set up. Barton's got his redneck shanty.
Ain't that bad.
It's beautiful. Fantastic setup. Gathering firewood. I've got my hammock set up. This is my first trip with a hammock, so I'm looking forward to it. We regularly have questions online about fatwood and where to find it, things like that. And so what I'm about to show is a good example of fatwood that I'm finding. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you what we found here. So what we have is a downed log. It's just an old rotted log. It's a pine tree. And as you can see, it's all punky. Just very punky, completely rotted, except you see this knot right here. There's some fatwood. Pretty good looking stuff. So it's on the inside of this punky, rotted outside, and I'll cut up a section of this, and this will give us our fire starting material tonight. Here's another example of fatwood. This is a lighter stump. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. We'll keep carving on it. How was your night?
That was me, Matt. That's where I slept most of the night. I'm here.
All right. There's Gavin over there.
Make sure his girlfriend's hiding.
Gavin made it through the night. Everybody's having breakfast and coffee, and we'll head out on a morning hunt in just a few minutes. All right, guys, tell me about the bench you made. Gavin, tell me all about it. What you got?
All I did was take a log and tie it to the tree, basically.
Okay. Then you put some supports in.
Okay. Nice.
And how's it working?
Good.
Good job.
Sit on it, Gavin.
Got my morning water going in the Pathfinder pot.
Huh?
All right, it's day 2, and the traps didn't produce, and the squirrels are all hiding when we're coming around anyway, and haven't seen any deer, so the boys are over there doing a little fishing, and I'm going to do a little hunting, and we'll see how things go. All right, it's Saturday afternoon, and not anything going on as far as hunting, and the fishing's been a bit slow for the guys. I haven't fished, but the conibear trap did produce one squirrel, one beautiful squirrel, And so we will have squirrel tonight. So I'll move the camera around and I'll show you the squirrel. So here's the squirrel that I caught with a conibear trap. And he was more trapped than anything by the trap, so I dispatched him, which is why you don't see a head. But he's a beautiful animal. Has a lot of gray on him. I guess it's probably a pretty old squirrel. Beautiful red color. I'm really grateful we don't have any groceries for supper tonight down here, so I'm really grateful for this guy. You know, we're in a food chain here, and I'm a predator, so really grateful for this, what he's going to do for us tonight. So I'm going to take him and get him ready for the trip back to the creek. Bag here. And bag him up and tie him to my bag, and off we go. All right, Gavin, tell me what you got there.
A homemade bow.
Homemade bow, he says. All right, will it shoot?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. Good primitive bow. Think you could take a small animal if you had to with it?
Yes, sir.
All right, good
Draw
deal.
it back. Get in the middle of the string.
Put your fingers a little higher there. There you go. Cool. Looks good, man. Good job. Well, it's morning of day 3. Last night we had squirrel and rice, had a pretty good evening. This morning it's raining. Gonna make a little coffee, and then we're packing up and headed out. So let's go make some coffee. I definitely have learned this trip which parts of my gear set that I really like and which parts I really don't like so much. So it's been a good trip. I'm always changing gear, and every trip I've got something new I'm trying out. So
So what you think?
We made it. High five.
Did you push yourself today?
Yep.
Gavin, what about you? Would you say you pushed yourself today?
Yes, sir.
You accomplished something this weekend?
Yes, sir.
I'd say for sure you did. Good job, guys. You got anything you'll do differently in your gear for next trip?
Try to lighten the load.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Barton?
I would love to see a lighten the load, but I'm gonna let you carry it all.
all right, that's our winter camping trip at the end of deer season. Had a good time. Tried to bring minimal gear, but still had duplicity in my kits and was paying for it by the time I got back. It's about a 1.5 mile hike in and a 1.5 mile out, and today coming out was tough for sure. Definitely going to be making some changes in how I pack. Figuring out what I can leave at home. There are some things that I thought I really needed to bring. Today I have a completely different perspective on that. I don't think they're necessary anymore. So I'll make some future videos on gear reviews on some of the things that I used this weekend. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the few clips that I've taken this weekend, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.